This is the diesel level controller manufactured for Mumbai metro station. This is the connection detail. So wherein you see that there is a 24 volts power supply input and 24 volts power supply output, which goes to the solenoid valve. This is a solenoid valve, and we have taken the power from the SMPS of 24 volts, which directly comes here. And then we have a sensing connection in the controller, one for the external tank and one for the DG tank. DG tank is inside, and the DG tank, this is a sensing, and this is the sensor for the DG tank. This is the terminal enclosure wherein we have three connection: common, low and high level. This is a flame proof terminal enclosure. This is the mounting flange, and then here we have the sensor. It's a short sensor depending upon the size of the tank. So this is a float which moves up and down, so depending upon the amount of diesel in the tank. And then this is the external tank, and it is connected to the terminal enclosure of a flame proof terminal enclosure with common, low and high, just three wires. And this is the flame proof enclosure, and this is a mounting flange, and then this is a sensor of 1 meter length, 950 mm is the total. This is the float, this is the low level, and this is the high level, which is of a short distance. So this is the equipment, and here we have a control switch on the side, which now there is a automatic, off and manual. Three positions are there. Now it is in automatic mode, and you see that the equipment is indicating low level in both the tanks. Means the diesel is not at all there in any of the tank, based on the connection given and the status. Now we are going to, say for example, fill the diesel in the main storage tank. As we fill the diesel in the main storage tank, the float is going to rise, and as the float rises up, we see that the low sensor goes away in the external tank. And then as the float is raised and it reaches around 30%, you see that the high level in the external tank indication has come, and as there is no water diesel in the DG tank, the valve has opened. It has got energized, the solenoid valve, and now the valve is open. And now if we reduce the level, and if we go to the bottom, we hear the sound of the solenoid valve closing, and even the indication of the low also is going to come. And once we raise the float here, we see that again it has started. Now considering that there is around 80% or 90% of fuel in the external storage tank, now that the diesel is made to flow into the DG tank, the DG tank float will rise, and as it rises, we see that the low indication has gone, and once diesel becomes full in the DG tank, the high indication comes, and then it is going to close the valve. Now the valve is closed because the DG tank is full. So if the DG is operating and if the diesel level flows, it reduces, so it is going to start, means it is going to open the valve. So based on this, as you can see from far away, diesel is full, valve is closed, diesel is low fully, now the valve is open. So this operation is going to happen on a regular basis, provided there is sufficient amount of diesel in the external tank. And even when it is filling, and if during that time, if the level in the external storage tank becomes low, we see that the indication has come and it has switched off. So this is the total operation of this unit. And now I will show you that we have switched off the unit, and then we are using it manual. You can hear the sound of the solenoid valve, that in the manual you have a direct control on the valve. Valve can be operated directly if it is put to the manual position. Additional to that, in the automatic mode, we also have a trigger button, wherein if there is sufficient amount of diesel, and in any middle point, if we require, if a reset is operated, replace reset button. If reset is pushed, it is going to switch on, and once the tank is full, it is going to switch off. So manual triggering is also possible, and total manual override is also possible. So this is the simple connection arrangement. This is the 24 volts input, this is 24 volts output, and 3 plus 3 are the sensing connection. So this is a front end, and then we are going to have a whole thing closed with a cap like this. This is the bottom terminal connection enclosing cap. Thank you.